Welcome to the next edition of Development Talks. Today we are very fortunate to have Fahima Shahadat. She is a civil engineer by profession and having a vast experience in the professional field. She is an accomplished civil engineer as well as business leader with experiences in implementing and supporting best practices for sustainable solutions in construction of various infrastructure projects and industries in Bangladesh. Hold on a challenging business career in construction industry of Bangladesh with responsibilities of planning, designing, implementing sales strategies and promotion of business of multinational companies. Possess strong commitment to team environment, dynamic with the ability to contribute expertise and follow leadership directive at appropriate time, able to lead team in high demand situations. She also has experience in hydraulic engineering field and hydrologic sectors in mathematical modeling. She has a long experience of 28 years and worked in various industries. At the moment, she is the country manager for Bangladesh in Minard Group, and she was previously head of technical in Lafarge Holcim. And prior to that, she was business manager in construction chemicals of BASF. So at the very outset, I would, in fact, and basically, I'm the host of this Development Talks platform, and today with me, the co-host, Dr. Saeed Ahmed, is also with me. Uh, and at the very outset, I would request to give some glimpses of her experience, and particularly, I would ask her with the question, challenges of women in engineering profession, how she perceives this issue. Fahima Shahadat.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. Thank you, Mr. Zahir and Mr. Saeed. First of all, I'm feeling very good to participate in this session. So, challenges of women in engineering profession. I want to start with current data. Currently in Bangladesh, the women student in engineering universities varies between 28 to 30%. In profession, it is 13 to 14%. So there's a gap. It is clearly visible. So now, what are the challenges? So actually, when I have started my career in 1996, and then you already mentioned I have, today I'm with 20 years of experiences. So the challenges changes. So I will start with the today's challenge, what the women engineers are facing, because it is improving day by day, but slowly. So there's two type of challenges. One is in organizational policies, and another one is from our society, from family level. So in organizational policies, if I say that, what are the mindset of the managers of organization or the managerial committee? Because if you see that till now, in many circular for engineering, junior or mid-level engineers, there is mention that it should be male engineer. So the point starts from there. So yeah, and when you enter in the office, somehow you get the job. So what actually, from different survey and from different communication, I found that still they are actually they're treated as women, not as an engineer. And there is a first mindset that they are treated as uh, professional, but from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Like a regular professional, not for 24/7. Here, actually, their motherhood is badly misunderstood.
Mhm.
And number two is that they think that women engineers are not giving time after office, because in many construction, especially construction engineering, many actually in the factories, there is a practice for overtime work. So this is the mindset of the management. So discrimination starts from there. And if I tell now from our society, our family point of view, that, if you, again, I'm comparing with a ratio of STEM, what other STEM professionals are doing. For example, medical science, doctors, women and men are 50-50 now in Bangladesh.
Mhm.
What the data I'm giving is the Bangladeshi data, actually. Even in the computer science, there is 25%. Just think, we are 14% that core engineering. And life science is 46% female and rest of the male. So these are already in the mindset of the society. Oh, women can go for medical duty as a doctor in the evening, or late night or overnight. But female engineers, overnight site duty, impossible till now.
True.
The
True.
family will not accept it.
Mhm.
And these type of mindset actually is already enter in the female engineer when they are in the profession,
Mhm.
so when because in a company, if I even not at the site, I can say at the office, they think that they are minority, because they are always with the women engineer. Just think about it, two words, not engineer, women engineer, they think
Mhm.
themselves. So they, uh, their mindset also build up in that way, that they are women, they are minority. They initially they think themselves as a foreigner, actually, in the team, not the they can't accommodate very well. So discrimination starts from herself also.
Yeah. Starts from within. True. So, no, that's a very good introduction to the topic.
Mm.
Actually, I myself, Dr. Saeed, is also male engineers rather, and we
Yes.
strongly always felt that the inclusion of women, in true
Yeah.
sense, as you rightly mentioned, should
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah.
So we are actually holding this discussion in that spirit. So the next question, Fahima, to you, that basically you have established a platform entitled WebNet, Women's Professional Network. So, what inspired you to co-found WebNet, basically, and what are the most common workplace challenges you keep hearing from them, basically through that network?
Thank you. WebNet is okay. Before telling about WebNet, I should say, uh, inform you the full name. It is Women Engineer Power Network.
Engineer Power Network.
It is a professional. It's a platform for the professional women engineer of Bangladesh.
Mhm.
So throughout the world, Bangladeshi women engineers, actually. So we established it in 2021 in June. So I want to share a background story a little bit. So it is actually a dream project of me and my Buet friend, Sharmin Banu. She is executive and a team coach of Greenleaf Leadership Coaching in US. Uh, so actually, this story started in 2016 in December in Dhaka.
Mhm.
So Sharmin visited here to take care of her mother. So we were in a morning walk and we were enjoying the patishapta pita, the traditional
Mhm,
food, and
mhm,
we're thinking that okay, at this stage of our professional life, we want to do something from our society.
mhm,
So what can we do? So then we were in the same meeting. We are discussing about our dream, because this discrimination that I mentioned you, it was so much prominent in Bangladesh, and also Sharmin Banu had a good experience in Google, Microsoft in US. She
mhm.
also saw it in worldwide, not only in
Mhm.
Bangladesh.
Good.
So then we told that okay, let's do something for the women. Let's focus on Bangladeshi women engineers at first. Then we started to do some homework, the ratio, that what is happening actually. We started with the numbers. We engineers love to work with the
Yeah.
numbers, so we started the work with the numbers,
Mhm,
and we found yes, there is some gap, prominent gap. So why can't we use our experiences? Because somehow, knowingly or unknowingly, we overcome all the challenges. That's why we are here today
mhm,
with
mhm.
20
Good.
years of experience, with a healthy family life, with motivating kids with us. So why not? Why not? So in 2020, we formed a team of WebNet. We are five friends of Buet Batch 88. We
Mhm,
all are we five girls from Buet. We passed out from Buet in 1995, and also we are from the same college, Holy Cross College. So our other members are Professor Najmun Nahar from Dhaka. She is professor of North South University. We have another friend, Farzana Maula from Ottawa, and we have
mhm.
another Asmia Mohsina from Chicago. And obviously me and Sharmin Banu are there. So we five from the team. Our main goal is to hold up the hand of the young professionals. We are currently focusing on the young professionals. That means from up to 8 years of experience, and also we are focusing the third year and fourth year students of engineering universities. So we will guide them, will coach them, so that they can be tracked in the track of their goal, their dream. So that is our main motive, actually. And
Excellent.
mhm.
Yeah. Excellent initiative, Fahima. Dr. Said, at this stage, you have
Yes.
any
Yeah, yeah.
specific question? Yeah.
I was listening very carefully to what Fahima was saying.
Mhm,
Um, and my experience, a recent experience rather, is that these days in Bangladesh, all the engineering schools have introduced internship.
Yeah.
Now, when the students are told that they have to do this internship as a mandatory course, part of mandatory, part of the course, then some women, although they are studying to become engineer and we expect them to be aspiring engineers, they said they are not ready to go and work in another place, some other company or something, because their intention is not to work after graduating. They just want to graduate as an engineer and that's it. So this is a deep rooted issue in at least part of the society. So Fahima, I think a few days ago, maybe 1 week ago or something, you gave a lecture to final year students at Buet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So what was the feedback you got from women in that lecture?
There is in my last visit in civil engineering department of Buet. Actually, there I didn't talk much about. It was a technical session. I didn't talk much about the women engineering. but I can share my observation there. There's a mixed of people. There's some women upcoming engineers. They are very bold, because boldness should be there. Okay, it should be, the professionalism should be in their DNA. Because here, for being a woman in Bangladesh, a girl in any profession should ready, when they're in final year, should ready in 3 changes. I used to tell them, because in first 5 years they enter in their profession, they enter in their marriage life, and they enter in the motherhood. So these overcoming these 3 challenges, it is very tough to be in the track. And for engineering women, there's an extra pressure that I told, informed you in the beginning, that there's a pressure from the organization, pressure from the society. Can you imagine that if you come back home at 3 a.m. when you are belongs to in-laws family? It is very tough for a women engineer to get the accepted,
Yes.
because when when a women engineer starts his education and starts his dream, there belongs to with their parents, father's daughter. But when they start their profession, they are in their in-laws or with their husband. So it's a different atmosphere. So just think, it's not a matter of it's not easy matter actually.
No, no.
So, and that's the challenge. It starts from there. So first thing, actually in the technical seminar, I told them that you have to be very bold and be stiff towards your target. Don't give up. But you have to manage, because sometimes you have to pause. In that case, I advise them for 2 things. One thing, these are missing here in Bangladesh, and we didn't get it also. That is, one thing is coaching. I usually tell them, look, Messi is such a big player, but still he maintains a regular coach every day. So we need coaching. And number 2 is a role model we need. Because I was not so much concerned in my time in 1995, but I had a role model. I just recall what I did when I was in 1995 or 1996. So my role model was Mrs. Khaleda Sharia. He was the first civil engineer. And luckily, her daughter was my friend, Shikha Rahman. So from my very beginning of Buet life, I used to actually observe her very closely. Then I worked with IWM, and my client was Water Development Board. And there I saw Mrs. Khaleda Sharia auntie very closely. So she was my role model. So I think these 2 points are very important, that coaching and role model, that actually I conveyed to the upcoming women engineers last week.
That's a very good point. And at the same time, I would like to add mentoring. I think the senior engineers like you, those who have succeeded and successful professionally, if a group of, like you have established already a webnet, if we could mentor a few, I think that would also help them develop their leadership and soft skills, which are required. I think, but definitely you are busy always. It's not easy. It's easier said than done, but I think that is also something very important. So my question to you, next question actually, or my rather curiosity, that like male engineers, female engineers also require soft skills to overcome barriers. Generally, male engineers are a little outspoken type and extrovert. I think extrovertness comes naturally sometimes in male, but female engineers are little shy maybe, or little introvert, and little kind of naive about expressing their views. So that calls for kind of leadership training. I think it is rank and file for male and female both. But do you consider that in your platform as a kind of issue, leadership training to the female engineers from your side? Because five of you are very successful there. Yeah.
Um, yes, actually, as I mentioned that we have started with junior level to mid-level engineers to improve their professional skill, I rather say. So leadership will come later on. First, they have to be very good engineer. They have to
Mm.
actually uh, uh, they have to be very strong in their foundation level of their profession.
Mhm.
So I want to give you two examples that I used to train our we used to train our participants in WebTED. So they are the main thing to be outspoken and be bold is not the soft skill, it's the basic skill. That means your subject. I'm
Mhm.
giving you one example because in my initial professional life, when I used to go to attend many seminars or workshop, and in many cases, I was the only one. Among 140 male engineers, I was the only one female engineer. So in that forum, I found that people are talking with me about the, oh, Faima, how many kids you have, or what your husband is doing, and some senior fellows, they ask, oh, you're looking great today. You're good, gorgeous sari. Like this. So I felt, why people don't ask me the technical question? Because the seminar was a technical, very interesting technical topic. Then I actually analyzed by myself, and what I started to do, I did homework always. When I saw the title of the workshop or seminar or symposium, at the late evening, I studied on it. When my kids were on bed, I studied because I wanted to ask the question. So I always I actually I participated with good preparation. So I hold up the mic and ask the question. So to tell, look, I'm here for the technical. I'm an engineer. I also have a knowledge. And another thing I did actually, because I saw that in this type of workshop and seminar, always there is a followed by lunch or followed by dinner, and there is a tea break, and and I saw that on my table, the male engineers are talking about the technical know-how, all the world economy, world politics. And when they are talking with me, they are asking, oh, this weather is good. Did you visit the Banijjo Mela or something like that? All the girly type of questions. So every time I started to read the newspaper, the latest news, even the World Cup, the cricket match, everything. I am not much fond of lawn tennis, but I studied on lawn tennis also. If there, it was there at that time. So I participated very boldly. Come on, talk with me about the world politics also. I know what is happening in Iraq, Iran. I know what is in the mind of US. Come on. So that's why, in that way, actually, I prepared myself. And I shared these experiences to the upcoming engineers via WebNet. That look, you have to establish your own foundation. To establish yourself, yes, you're a professional, you're an engineer, you know your subject very well. And then come to the point of soft skill. When you will know your subject very well, your confidence will develop and it will reflect on your personality, on your talking pattern. So soft skill will automatically will come up. Nowadays, many people talk about soft skill. Come on, it will develop. It is not a rocket science. When you know your subject very
True.
boldly,
True.
so it will automatically develop. And then you told me about the leadership. So this is another, actually, I should quote it, this part, leadership. Leadership actually will come up with practices. I can still remember when I became a project leader in IWM. I was working with river morphological department. And when the job description, you're sincere on your work, you know the know-how very deeply, it will automatically come up. It is a matter of practice, because after 20 years of experience, I am leading in the MNCs in the business unit since 2011. I think still I need to learn more and more and more. I'm
True.
not happy. I need to learn a lot. So it is a never-ending process, actually, leadership. So it will automatically will come up. So that's why in WebNet we are focusing on the basic foundation level, actually, to adjust, to adapt boldly at this position and to hold up this one.
No, that's excellent. That's I think that's very pertinent issue on this topic.
Yeah. So
Syed, you have
Zahir,
any
yeah, I
question? Yeah,
was
please.
again listening very carefully to what Fahim was saying, and I think this is very important that what you have said, that when you are confident, you have a strong foundation on your core subject, then it reflects automatically on your whatever you do, right? And leadership grows on top of that. And the other thing is multitasking. Multitasking is such an important part of everyday life, not only in the profession but also in in your personal, family, and social life. And without multitasking skills, you cannot manage whatever job you are doing, not only engineering, also elsewhere. So that gives women, I think women has an inherent skill, in multitasking, which many men don't. They lack this thing.
Thank you. Thank
So
you very much. Yes,
yeah, but
I agree with
what
you.
you have said just now is that you have you have led a life, you have developed yourself, and your life journey is an example to the aspiring engineers. Right? So that's a very good thing you have been doing, and I appreciate that. So I think the other thing I want to ask you is that when women decide to enroll in an engineering course in whatever university, they are still not aware of what lies ahead. I don't think they have a full picture of the profession, not only engineering but for any other profession, because it's, first of all, they don't have personal experience. Secondly, everything is changing so fast these days, even more so. So they are not really fully prepared, but they take a decision based on family opinion, or some idea, very vague idea rather. So suppose a student who is about to select her field of tertiary study, how do you advise her?
So actually, you're very right that they are not much aware. I want to share another data, because from WebNet, we did one survey with the BUET female engineers, that where they want to see themselves after their graduation. And you will be surprised to know that 45% girls, they said they are not interested, they are not at all interested in engineering job. So awareness is a different thing, that whether they're ready to be an engineer. And what from WebNet, when they came, some of them came to us, we said, yes, it's not necessary that you have to be an engineer. You graduated in engineering, But then why you have chosen, why you occupied these seats, very valuable seats in Buet? Then they told they are for the peer pressure, family pressure, they are there, or they didn't understand much, but Buet, they love the subject. So it is happening actually that when they in the tertiary level they enter, they don't know. But in Bangladesh, I found that it is so fixed from the first year. But when I had opportunity to look at other countries' education system, there is some flexibility. Even in second year, they select in which department they will go in engineering. So I think in Bangladesh, we need to introduce like this to give them more actually confirm about let them warm up. Say warm up year is the first year, and then they select. And whether they will go to engineering or not, I think nowadays these young generation are more smart. They know which subject they will go for, and parents are not interfering. I can tell about my father is a very prominent professor of Dhaka University. He's very inspiring father, and today I'm here. I think he has a good contribution for this, the motivation. But still, when my elder sister went to Buet, 1 year elder, and the direction was Dhaka Medical College towards me. And I forced my parents to take admission in Buet. And in medical test, I just sit alone. I didn't answer any questions because it was not my like. So why I'm telling that in our time, I think in 90s, parents always guided us that where you have to go. But nowadays, I respect the young generation's views that they select their own subject. If I have two daughters, but me and my husband, we didn't interfere in their subject. My elder one chose engineering, my younger one chose the liberal arts. So it is them. So they are from the very beginning, they are taking cautious step, but when come to engineering again, even after so many cautious step, if they don't like the subject, it's not, there is a scope to change. Even they don't mind to take gap year. In our time, oh, gap year, gap semester, oh my God. It's a criminal,
Yes.
criminal. It's actually the considered, but nowadays they take gap year.
Yes.
I love how they are moving. They are actually. I told my younger elder daughter that when I went to Rutgers University, if I could be there in my student life, I may had a very good result because they are uh, studying under the tree beside the lake, and there is so many flexibility in subject choosing and department choosing. So, but I think they are quite good. They are smart to choose their own way.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. So your advice is basically you take your own decision.
Yeah.
You study, which is what you do
Yeah,
your
you have to
research.
fall in love with your subject.
Yeah, you do
I
your
usually used to tell because my marriage with civil engineering is not arranged marriage. It is relationship marriage. That's
yes,
why I
yes.
love
Yeah,
my
yeah.
job.
So your
So
summary, the summary is you do your own research, take your own decision,
yeah,
and be
yeah,
responsible for whatever decision you take.
yes,
Yes.
yes,
Okay. Now
Yeah.
that's the summary. That's the main thing.
No, I think you have enlightened us a lot,
Yes.
Fahima. I think it will be very encouraging for the young and mid-level professional female engineers to listen to this development talk. Last but not the least, actually, in the recent past, as we see, there is a trend, like as you also mentioned in your deliberations, that only focusing, confining to engineering sometimes may not be the case for professional. It's male and female both. and they want to diversify in management courses. Sometimes, mostly what they do, as I see the trend, they do engineering and then they do one MBA, and then they enter into the career. Uh, so, is that the same for female engineers also, or this path you promote, or it happens naturally? It takes its own course, and it's a decision, of course, made by them. But do you think it's the right path? Because I see a trend like that, Faima.
Yes, this is right. But sometimes, as Said Bhai was telling few minutes back, that they there is a chance to be misguided also. So I think they should consult with a coach, career counselor.
Mhm.
I don't know whether the universities in Bangladesh are here in engineering. I'm not so sure, but there should be, because in overseas universities, I see that they have a career counselor so that they can discuss, or senior fellows, they can talk. This is very much important. When you will have so many options, there's a chance to be misguided also.
True, true.
So uh, my advice is, please be always with some coach or guides. Yeah.
That's a good piece of advice.
Yes.
So, unless Said has anything to add uh, at this concluding moment from our side, Development Talks platform, we would like to extend our heartiest and sincerest thanks and gratitude to you, Paima, that you are very busy, that we know, and but still you have made some time for us. And this will show some light, I believe, to the young engineers. They will at least be aware of the fact there is a net, there is a platform to contact with, and we wish you all the best for your career and also for the platform you have. So, with
Yes.
that concluding remarks, and with the hope that we may again interact on maybe a different topic, professional topic, engineering topic. Uh, so, we wish you all the best, and goodbye for today from the Development Talks platform. Thank you very much, very much.
Thank you, both of you. Thank you very much for giving me chance to talk
Yes.
about the WebNet and the women engineers. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Faima. Goodbye.
Okay, okay, okay. Bye.